Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Ortho Plus is an orthopedic urgent care. If you go to a regular emergency room, you're going to be evaluated by somebody who does everything. With orthopedic urgent care and with Keith Holloman, you're getting an orthopedic trained physician assistant.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Score that perfect design at Touchdown Graphics just north of the curve in Pond Creek. They offer screen printing and embroidery on
Okay, we're back. Parker and I again live from Prague, Oklahoma, as the Luther Lions take on your Prague Red Devils. There's something that I forget to mention, and folks, we should have got the internet fixed by now. We switched our connection up a little bit, so we should be coming live in 1080p now. So there's something I forget to mention earlier today, because we were scheduled to do it, but we didn't get to do it. So Squirtle itself has picked Prague and Luther as one of the featured games this week, and they do something called the pay dirt, which is similar to the red zone in the NFL. So there's several, I think there's up to 8 games or so that they're watching on the Squirtle website, that when a team gets inside or near the red zone, the actual Squirtle guys will take over our broadcast. Well, not necessarily take over it, but they'll jump into our broadcast and stream it live, nationwide, World Wide Web live. And so we should be up and in back on that. So we appreciate those guys for taking their time and picking Prague and Luther as one of the games. So a little bit of some extra stuff fixing to happen in the second half, as the second half has just now come to a close, as both teams are back out on the field and stretching. This Mills kid's kicking 50-yard field goals, if you guys haven't been watching that. Oh, he's just a little short on that one, but that one was a 50-yard attempt. And this guy could boot the ball. We've been watching him, after the bands got off. And
I also, Mike, I got some confirmation at halftime on the ejection. It was after the play was over. He was trying to twist up Davis from Prague. He was, I guess, I don't want to accuse anybody of anything, but
right.
What looked like maybe he was trying to twist his knee.
Oh, okay, I get what you're
so
saying.
it wasn't a targeting, and it wasn't really a taunting. It was, I guess it would fall under unsportsmanlike conduct, but that's just what I was able to gather at halftime.
I just know that there was a big pile
Yeah.
there after that play was over, and it's nothing like normal that you don't see. Maybe a couple of words exchanged and some pushing, but
Yeah,
then the
that's
next
football.
thing the ref's calling a personal foul and throwing somebody out of the game.
Yeah,
and we
so it
didn't
was
really see
it would have been Vega
Right.
for Luther, and Davis from Prague. That was the reason for the ejection. Just some confirmation there.
Okay, and again, all you Luther fans out there, thanks for tuning in. Me and Parker glad to have you here, and we're happy that we'll be able to provide, donate our time and provide some method for people that can't quite make it to the games due to maybe not being able to make the drive, or maybe just trying to still play it safe for the COVID thing. I think the Squirtle thing that a lot of schools have picked up on, like I was explaining to Parker, man, he just kicked a 45-yard field goal, is that it gives an alternative to people that like football, and they may be not quite ready to get out yet, or like I said, maybe it's too big of a drive, but or maybe they're on vacation. I mean, You can watch it from anywhere you have internet access at PragueRedDevils.tv, or you can access it off the Squirtle app or off the Squirtle website. So there's many different ways you can watch it, and it's kind of cool that we kind of get to be a part of it. But, the teams are getting ready here. He's going to try another 50 wins, see if he makes it.
Mike, I'll give you an example. When I was in high school, I was always really interested in other high school games that were going on around the state.
Right.
And at that time, there was no way. There was really, like, primitive, like on Twitter, you could kind of keep up with updates.
And like I know in Shawnee, they have like a Shawnee TV, but it's not like a streaming. I mean, it's like a TV channel.
Yeah. But for smaller schools, like for example, the year that Prague made the semifinals in the state playoffs, I wanted to watch who would they have been playing in the other semifinal game, which was Anadarko and Davis.
Right.
And so they at that time had a streaming service, and I was able to watch it.
That's awesome.
And so I would always think, you know what, I wish Prague had this, so other people were able to watch it. And now, of course, you, Mike, have got this up and running, and I'm excited to be a part of it. So.
Yeah, we're glad to have you. And like I said, Squirtle, as it's not just Prague taking it, but all these schools are jumping on board on the the new streaming, because it's kind of the new kick in high school sports. And for you guys not just tuning in for the first time, we'll also be calling the girls and guys basketball games. So it's not just football. So here we go. We're set for the second half kickoff as Ringel tees it up and boots it up the right-hand side, similar to the one that was fumbled last time. But this time it was taken by number 32 and a couple of missed tackles. He'll take it all the way up to the 50-yard line. James Goers, who's taken over for Vega in the backfield. So that's where the Luther Lions will start, 1st and 10 from midfield.
Pretty good return there by
Goers.
Yeah, Goers, the backup running back now, who's been thrust into the starting role after the ejection.
So here we go. 1st and 10 is Browning. Sure, I got his name. Browning, sorry, not Browning. Browning is in the shotgun here. Looks like we got another new running back, actually. As he will hand it. No, he's going to keep it. Fake handoff. And he'll get about 7 or 8 yards there. The new running back in the backfield is number 12, Logan Franklin, as the fake handoff worked for the Lions that time.
I believe that he was playing receiver before, but they've moved him inside. He's also played safety for the Lions.
He's pretty tall, pretty quick back, as Browning gets his call from the sidelines. Looks like they'll have trips out to the left. Logan in the backfield with Browning. Browning will take the snap. He'll fake the handoff and keep it, go up the middle. Davis had him, I think. He'll gain about 4 yards. That's maybe Davis or Carson Holzapple, I'm sorry. Had him and just couldn't quite hang on, and that'll be a 1st down for the Lions. Move the ball to about the Prague 39.
Luther's taking a page out of Prague's book here in the second half. Those inside fake handoffs, quarterback, running back. It has been working for them so far in this drive.
28-14, still the score. 3rd quarter, and the Lions driving here. Browning puts his back in motion. He'll take the snap and roll out to the right side. Looks like he's going to keep it. He'll cut it back to the middle. And he's met by 2 or 3 Red Devils at about the 35-yard line of Prague. I'm not really sure who was in on the tackle there. Gain of about 4 or 5.
Maybe Ryan Hedge.
Hedge has kind of been all over the place at linebacker, this game.
Him, McGinnis, Connor Davis come to mind as guys that have kind of been all over the place.
Holzapple's been in there a little
Cooper,
bit.
Smith.
Browning takes the shotgun. He's looking to throw it, rolling out to his right. Waiting for it. He lets it fly downfield, and it's overthrown. Pass was intended for number 11, Colton Starkey.
Pretty good coverage there in the secondary. No one was open.
Right. And again, I thought Browning was going to run it. He had some room there. So that'll bring up 3rd and about 6 yards for the Lions. Again, if you're just joining us, 28-14, 10 minutes left in the 3rd quarter, and Luther driving here. 3rd and 6 as Browning's in the shotgun. He'll take the snap, rolling out to the right, looking to throw. Davis is on him. He throws. It's complete. I believe that's number 5.
Not a first down. I don't think he got it.
Wyckoff with the reception. It looks like Parker said, I think he's just going to be short, so that'll bring up 4th and about 1 or 2, maybe?
Yeah,
1.5?
They got to go for it here.
I would. Logan Franklin still the back, just to the right of Browning. As the Lions get set, they have a tight end and twins to the right. Browning still in the shotgun. He'll take the snap, rolling to his right. He's going to keep it, guys. And he's met. He's not going to make it. So the 4th down conversion fails for the Luther Lions as a bunch of Red Devils hit him in the backfield.
Jake Adkison there was the first one to the ball. Number 22 for the Red Devils.
So excellent stop after a pretty successful first half of the drive by the Lions. So Prague will take over 1st and 10 from about their own 32-yard line. Okay, so let's see what the offense for the Red Devils can do this drive, as Tripp's going to go under center to start off, with obviously McGinnis right behind him. Got a motion in the back, hands it off to McGinnis. He's hit by 2 or 3 Lions at the line, and I think he's going to probably have about no gain. And again, all of a sudden, Luther Lions are pushing the center off the ball and getting up the middle pretty quick and causing chaos in the backfield for the Red Devils. And again, some extracurricular activities drawn back and forth by both teams. 2nd and 10, as the official call on the field, is a no gain. 9:09 left in the 3rd quarter. Davis in the shotgun now. McGinnis behind him. Ezel to his right. He'll take the snap. He'll hand it to Trevor, who's right up the middle. Going to get about 3 or 4, it looks like. He gets tripped up at after about the 2-yard gain. He'll get, let's give him 4. Be generous. 3 or 4. Ball placed at the 35-yard line exactly. It'll be 3rd and about 7, 6 or 7. I'd say 7.
Look out here for another Davis scramble. Let's see if Luther maybe talked about that at halftime, just kind of play and contain a bit on 3rd down.
Right. Davis takes the shotgun snap. The ball's on the ground, but Trevor recovers it as soon as he drops it. So some misfortune, and again, Luther up the middle creating chaos for Prague, and it's just right up that middle area, and Tripp can barely hand the ball off, and as you can see, he didn't get the exchange there. The fumble, but Trevor was lucky to jump back on it. It's 4th and about 6 or 7 here.
Official timeout here. 51 for Luther was down. Yeah, he's going down on the sideline. He's hurt again.
So we have a new back in the backfield replacing Aiden Alt that drive.
Looks like Prague might be going for it here.
So Prague's going to go for it, 4th, and they jumped off sides. Maybe that's what they were trying to do, Parker, there. Yep. Just not really run a play and call a timeout here. Okay, the new back, number 44, Grant McGinnis. And, like I said, we were kind of questioning that call, maybe going for it on 4th down there. Yeah. But, maybe they weren't going to run a play and just call a timeout. But it worked out for Prague. Now Prague's got a very manageable 4th down, 4th and about 1 from the 41-yard line.
I don't think we've seen Prague kind of do that fake clap.
So what do you think here, Parker? You think they give it to Trevor here?
The jumbo package, I would say probably.
Maybe they try to draw him off again.
Maybe again.
Yep.
Timeout.
Yep,
yeah.
And that's exactly what they're going to try to do. So Coach Hedge tries to make them jump again, and Luther was smart this time, didn't do so. Timeout, Prague.
Man, this early in the second half.
Yeah, I agree with it.
I would say, but I'm saying
the
after they come back from the timeout, I don't know. I would say that's probably a punt here.
You go for it? You say punt?
I say punt here. You're up 2 touchdowns.
Yep.
It's still early in the second half, so
definitely
play some field position here.
Smart decision. So we got a timeout on the field. Be right back, guys.
T-shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Show your spirit for your school, team, club, or special event with a custom design from Touchdown Graphics. Call 580-532-4579 or see them online at touchdowngraphics.com. Touchdown Graphics. It's good.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care.
Looks like they're going for it here. Davis takes
Prague
a snap
is
on
going to go
yeah.
for it. Oh, big
Got
push
it.
by Trevor McGinnis, and I think they got it. Oh, he's still going. Oh, he's still going. Oh, my gosh. Go. I have no idea how that just happened. So, again, Prague goes for it on 4th and about 1 or 2. They get their jumbo package in. They hand it off to big Trevor McGinnis, who looks like he gets about maybe a yard past the first down marker, and then all of a sudden the pile breaks loose and Trevor breaks it down the middle for a touchdown.
Hey, that's really good play there by McGinnis, playing through the whistle. No, their whistle wasn't blown. The forward progress was still going. He busts out, had one guy to beat, and he does beat him to score what's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And again, this is just his first game back after missing nearly all of the season last year.
Yeah, and again, number 2 showing the speed there. Big guy can run as Prague's going to attempt the 2-point conversion here. Triple fake it to Trevor this time. He pitches it out to the younger McGinnis, who's stopped and not going to make it. The ball pops loose.
Got
on
it.
a fumble, and it's recovered in the end zone. That's number 17.
That's Hedge. No, that's 7. Sorry.
Jacob Lee.
What a hustle play there, and the team's letting him know.
Yeah, I mean, the Trip fakes it off to Trevor there, and immediately right before he pitches it, Trip gets drilled by a defender from Luther. And the other McGinnis takes it around the right side. He stopped, but he fumbles it, and it's picked up in the end zone by Jacob Lee for the 2-point conversion. So with 6:53 left in the 3rd quarter, Prague leads 36-14.
I'd say Prague has blown this game wide open here. You're up 3 touchdowns. Just kind of putting it on them here at this point. We'll see what happens. Game's never over, but.
So Ringel, number 73, will tee it up again from the 40 to kick off to the Luther Lions. Luther waiting to break the huddle, and they do so now.
I said that they should have went with field position early. They decide to go for it, and it turns into a touchdown.
Who knows? He's going to bust a 60-yard run down the middle of the field. So it looks like Wyckoff deep, along with numbers at 28 there. Maybe 26.
I think it's 26.
Patrick Williams. And Ringel's kick is retrieved at the 25. And he's got room going around the right-hand side. One guy to beat. Ringel puts a body on him, but he's still loose down the right-hand side. And he's pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, I think he was pushed out of bounds.
So a great return there by number 12.
Who was that 73?
Logan Franklin for the Luther Lions, and they'll start 1st and 10.
Great play there by Taylor Ringel from the Red Devils.
Yeah, he come out of nowhere and kind of pushed him out of bounds.
He's a big man, and we said he's got one man to beat. You see a big guy, trying to take him down. He put on the Jets there and was able to push him out of bounds. Save a touchdown there.
We'll call 1-to-1 in kicker tackles this game, as Mills made a tackle earlier. So now Ringel kicks the ball off and pushes one out of bounds.
Great hustle there by Ringel.
1st and 10 from near the 45, 44-yard line in Red Devil territory, as the Lions will start 1st and 10. Braden Browning, number 6, in the backfield with number 12, Logan Franklin. Trips to the right. Seen this formation a lot tonight. Browning takes a snap, looking to throw, throws a slant route across the middle. It's incomplete. Pass intended for number 15, Quentin Richardson. A little high through his hands, and it'll be 2nd and 10. So let's see what Browning's going to do here. 2nd and 10 again. Logan next to him. Franklin, rather. A botch snap, but Browning's able to catch. He throws it over the middle, intended for number 4.
He was open.
Aiden Maley, incomplete. Pass just a little bit in front of him, a little high.
He was open, but he was being pressured there again by Ringel, Davis, Cooper Smith. The defensive line has really been, I think, the star of this game.
Really good. And we got some pretty big boys up front there.
Probably Davis McGinnis in the defensive line.
And Holzapple up there too,
yeah.
Creating chaos. And you got a Cooper Smith off the edge on the right side here. So Browning in the shotgun again. Franklin to his left. Trips to the right. Single receiver to the left. He'll take the shotgun snap back into pass again. Throwing it over the left-hand side. Ezell on the coverage there, and it's caught by number 15, Richardson, as Ezell tries to hang on and brings him down about the 10-yard line. So that, like you were talking about earlier, Parker, that left side one-on-one coverage, when the trips are on the right side, they single out 1v1 coverage over here. And, you know, Ezell had great coverage there. That was one of those those back shoulder throws that they do, to where he has to backpedal to come get it, and it worked.
I would say Ezell, though, has given up a good 3 inches there on Richardson, though, on the outside.
Yep, he's a tall guy, so Browning will be in the shotgun. Franklin to his left. Again, trips left and a single to the right. Look for the fade over there to him. Nope. Browning's going to keep it around the left-hand side. Oh, there's going to be a face mask called. I think Connor Davis reached out to try to grab the shoulder pad and kind of caught the face mask of Browning then, so that's going to cost us.
Yeah, that's a good call there by the official, seeing that, though. Yeah. Oh, no, it's a holding against Luther. Holding against Luther there is going to back them up.
So a holding call, I thought it was going to be a face mask there,
yeah.
So that'll bring them back to about the 20. Make that the 22-yard line. So after the penalty, it's going to be first and a long way. First and goal from the 21 for Luther, as a big shift is happening right here, and we have a whistle. We're going to have a timeout for the refs. Not really sure what's going on here. Maybe it's another clock issue or something like that. So Luther gets it down almost inside the 10 there, and a big holding call drops them back out of the red zone to about the 22-yard line. So again, we're not really sure why the game has stopped. The officials are still gathering near the middle of the field, and it looks like they're ready again. Did you see what happened there, Parker? I'm not really sure what's going on.
Maybe they were discussing the holding call.
Maybe where the
clarifying
ball should have been placed.
Something, yeah.
So still first and goal.
I believe
from the 22.
I believe it was made by the head referee, so I think he maybe wanted to talk to his crew about something.
And I would rather them get it right than take their time and get it right than mess it up. Okay, here we go. Trips again to the left. The number 5 wide right over there. So look for Browning to try to look for him, and he's going to pass. There's the fade route. He's going to throw it up for grabs. And Arnold picks it off in the end zone. Big play by number 3, Aiden Auld. They tried that fade that has worked 2 or 3 times before, but not this time. That ball was a little underthrown, and it was intended for number 5.
This time they went to the right side, looking for Wyckoff instead of Richardson.
Right.
And Auld was in perfect position on an underthrown ball to pick that off.
Right,
so
Prague has their first interception of the season by sophomore number 3, Aiden Auld. So they'll start first and 10 from the 20 since Aiden picked it off in the end zone, which is an automatic touchback. 5:51 left in the third quarter. Prague still leading 36-14. Davis will keep it up the middle. He's still rumbling. He'll gain about 6 or 7 there. Be second about 4 as he keeps the ball and goes straight up the middle with it. Ball will be placed about the 26-yard line. Trip Davis, the floor general, he's in the shotgun still. Trevor McGinnis behind him. He'll hand it off to Trevor. Trevor gets hit immediately, and he'll be dropped for no gain. I think the tackle on the play was made by 79, Jody Rutledge. Maybe a gain of 1 there. 3rd and 2 or 3 here. Let's see what Prague's going to do here. Kind of the same formation. Ezel's to the left. McGinnis behind him as Tripp is under center this time. Ezel will go in motion. He'll hand it off, and Trevor's got a big hole. Great block by number 44 right there. Gage McGinnis.
Goes down here. Ooh.
So that'll be enough for a first down as
Gets
Trevor's been doing what Trevor's done all game and just plowing the ball through the middle. Ball will be placed at the 42 or 3-yard line, 1st and 10 Prague.
You know, the play before that was another one of those where Davis just follows McGinnis into the hole.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You set up a play like that, and then the defense is still just confused on who actually has the ball, and it's just paying dividends for the Red Devils tonight.
And it's not Gage, it's Grant McGinnis. I'll get that right. So both McGinnis is in the backfield with Ezel. And he'll fake it to McGinnis and trips off to the races here. Breaks 1 tackle past the 50.
One got to be
down the left-hand side, 40, 30, near the 20, and he's knocked out of bounds by number 15, Richardson of the Lions. And another great scramble, just staying with the play opportunity by the floor general Trip Davis.
Davis is just faster.
He is quicker and
than
faster.
These guys.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen it all night, and we see it there again on a big gain.
So a ball will be placed at the 26-yard line of the Lions. Let's see if we can get in the red zone here. Hand off to McGinnis up the middle. He's pushing the pile, still pushing. Whole bunch of people, and sure
no
they'll
whistle
blow this
yet.
one dead.
Now they
there
got
it goes. So he'll get about, looks like, about 3 or 4 there, Parker?
Yeah,
5?
4 or 5 yards there.
This ball's near the 20-yard line now. Should be about 2nd and 5.
Honestly, Mike, I'm thinking about this game, and I've probably only seen maybe 3 or 4 times where Prague has gotten really negative yardage on a run play. I feel like they're always moving forward. There hasn't been many plays where the Luther defensive line has gotten a lot of pressure and maybe blown up a play in the backfield. Very few times I've seen that tonight.
Davis is in the shotgun. McGinnis in motion. He'll fake it to McGinnis, and Davis is going to keep it. He's got it wide open. He's going to score. And what a fake, because the end went for the pitch, and Tripp does what Tripp does, fakes the pitch and catches up the middle, and there's nobody there. And as you know, Parker, if there's nobody to stop Tripp Davis, you ain't going to catch him. So again, Davis with the score that takes the score up to 42-14 with 3:06 left in the third. Again, Prague's chance to go forward 2 for the 2-point conversion here. Oh, they're going to try a field goal here. So for the first time, number 73, Ringel, is going to get a chance to kick an extra point here as Tripp Davis, number 1, is holding. Snaps down, kick is up, and it's good. What a kick by Ringel. Nicely done, big man.
It's good to know that we've got that in the bag.
His teammates let him know it too. Look at them, they're all pumped. So guys, just as Parker predicted, he thought it was really close that Prague could break this game open, and they have. The score 43-14 with 3:06 left in the third.
Well, just a lot of things, Mike. You know, the ejection combined with just how Prague was able to end the half scoring. I just feel like the momentum was just, really in the Red Devils' favor.
And you know what? It's been pretty clean as far as the
second
penalties.
half, yeah.
I mean, Luther had the one hold down there and maybe that one offsides. But other than that, Luther's cut down on the penalties. It's just that, Prague is big, and you can see it on the field. Prague is a lot bigger than Luther, and it showed,
and again, I think in the beginning, Prague was it's the first game. Guys are getting their game, getting adjusted to game speed, and with Prague's offense, with a lot of, a lot of pitches, a lot of fakes, you really got to work that out. It's a lot different going from practice to, playing another team who has been practicing to stop you. So I think once Prague got that figured out and really got that rhythm between McGinnis and Davis, that's really when this game got, broken wide open there in the first half, and then we see it just kind of trickle over into the second.
Absolutely. So Ringel's going to tee it up to kick off. It looks like he's set up to kick it down the left side this time, so we'll see what happens. And indeed he does. Nice kick. Retrieved at the 25-yard line, and a big hit by the Prague Red Devils. That was number 20 for the Lions, Colt McCaslin on the return, and he's hit. I don't remember. It doesn't look like. I don't remember
14.
Who hit him.
It was number 14 for the Red Devils, Mason Provoznik.
Okay, so Mason gets some a big hit on the special teams there. So the ball is going to be placed at about the 31-yard line, and that's where Luther will start, 1st and 10. With about 3 minutes left in the
really interesting special teams idea that Prague has, just kind of kicking those knuckleballs, really forcing not the guys who are designed to return kicks, but kind of the front level right in front of them to, forcing them to make a play, which they may not be accustomed to doing.
Number 12, Franklin around the right-hand side. He'll pick up a 2 or 3.
Yeah, just being able to, if say they drop it or something happens and goes wrong, that could be a really, an advantage on special teams. I mean, the more turnovers you get, the better. But that's just they never kick it all the way deep to the guys who are designated to return. It's always to the front level guys who aren't, designated.
So Browning will take the shotgun snap, backs up the pass, and hits his man right down the middle of the field. I believe that's number 5. Let me make sure. Nope, it's number 4. Aiden Maley on the reception near midfield, and that'll be a big first down for the Lions.
Yeah, that was a really good throw there. Slant route.
Oh, he threw a rocket.
Slant route. They've been looking for that all game. Haven't been able to hit it.
Hit him right in the chest. Great catch by Maley. And again, I'm not really sure how you say his last name.
Pay attention here again, out to the left side. Richardson one-on-one here with Ezel.
Yep.
No safety help over the top.
Right. The first time tonight we see kind of a fullback position in there for the Lions. Oh, and a botch snap is low. Franklin smartly dives on the ball, but he lost about, a good 15 yards on the snap, and that's kind of something Luther's had trouble with tonight. I think that's the third snap that's either went under Browning or over his head.
I was about to say Luther's really struggled snapping the ball tonight. A couple high snaps off to the side. And that's just something that'll, a center and quarterback relationship that's going to develop over the season. But in tonight's first game of the year, there's something to work out. But it's really cost the Lions in the long run.
You were talking about the kicking thing, and that's what you get when you have a toe poke kicker. If it rolls off his foot. It's much different than a Sarker-style kicker, as Browning will take the shotgun snap, and here comes a shot down the left side from Richardson. It's nearly picked off.
I think 2 Red Devils ran into each other.
That was number 22, Cash, and 17, Jacob Lee.
I think they ran into each other. That's what happened.
No, 22, that's Jake Atkinson, who had a chance to pick that ball off, and I think you're right. They just both made a play on the ball and kind of deflected it off of each other because they kind of ran into each other.
We were praising Browning earlier for a really good throw, but that was a really poor throw, really underthrown.
So 3rd and a long ways for the Lions here.
I mean, at this point in the game, this is 2 downs for the Lions.
Yeah, they have to. So again, you've got 2 wide receivers left, 2 right, with Jennings in the backfield with Browning. He's in the shotgun about 7 yards deep. He'll take the snap. He'll drop back looking to throw.
Cooper Smith.
He's got all day to throw the ball. Throws it across the middle, and it's deflected and intercepted by number 17. He's going up the left-hand side. He's cutting it back to the right-hand side, and a big hit by Browning on him. Oh, what a pick. That's number 17. Jacob Lee with the interception, and a great return. And it's something I really like to see is Browning knew he made a bad throw. gets it picked off a deflection, and what's he do? He sprints down the field and lays a big hit on Lee, following the play. So that's what we like to see. There's no quitting that kid, that's for sure. As Prague takes over on the Luther Lions 40-yard line, 1st and 10. .102 left in the third quarter, as the Red Devil offense will march up to the ball. Trip Davis under center. Grant McKee, Trevor McKee behind him. Ezell to the right. He'll fake it to Trevor, hand it off to Grant up the right-hand side. He's hit by 2 or 3 Luther Lions right at the line of scrimmage. Number 8 and number 4. So is that Maley and Starkey on the tackle for the Lions.
I believe is Grant McGinnis a freshman?
He's got. I mean, he didn't play. I know he didn't play much last year.
He is. So he's getting some good playing time tonight for sure.
So Aiden's back in for Grant, as well as Ezell and Trevor McGinnis behind Trip Davis. Trip in the shotgun here as Ezell goes in motion. He'll fake the handoff to Trevor, pitch it out to Ezell on the left-hand side. He's got some room, and he's knocked out of bounds after about a yard gain by 2 or 3 Lions. And that's going to bring up 3rd and about 9. Boy, he pitched that at the last second. I thought it was going to be in trouble, but he hit him right in the chest with it. So, you know those guys have to practice that.
For the first game of the season, I think Davis really has a good feel of, when to pitch, when not to. We'll see when we'll see against other opponents, but as of right now, I think Davis looks really, almost mid-season form right here in the first game.
Shotgun snap here. He'll fake the handoff. Look at the throw. He's wide open. Ezell's wide open, and the catch. Touchdown, Prague Red Devils. So Peyton Ezell with his first touchdown of the season. And you know what, Parker? He made up for that drop that he did in the first half.
Yep.
And he was wide open, and Tripp hit him right in the chest with it.
That was a perfect throw, perfect route there. I think that was just busted coverage there by the Lions on the backside. Ezell running wide.
Came out of the backfield there, so maybe a linebacker missed him up, catching him in the backfield, because there wasn't a guy within 20 yards of him.
Yeah, that was just a busted coverage there. Ezell was running free, and Davis sees him, makes a perfect throw. Just a perfect touchdown there.
So Ringel, number 73, is going to get a chance to make his second extra point of the night.
Going for 50 points here.
As Prague takes the lead with 7 seconds left in the third. I say takes the lead, extends the lead 49-14. Let's see if Ringel can make it 2 for 2 tonight. His first one was perfect. Snaps down, kick is away, and he makes it. So Ringel, big 73, it's 2 for 2 tonight on extra points as Prague hangs half 100 with a whole quarter left to play. 7 seconds left in the third, 50-14, Prague in the lead. We'll be right back.
We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
The way you used to access healthcare previously, I think that's kind of out of date. I think Ortho Plus and Calvin were trying to get patients access to him and then have the assurance that you'll be referred to the right people. That's why I think the partnership is so good.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use? Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need. That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family.
All right, we're back here in Prague. It's the start of almost the start of the fourth quarter. There's only 7 seconds left here in the third. The Red Devils leading 50-14 over the Luther Lions. And right now, number 73, Ringel, is set to kick off for the Red Devils. Taylor Ringel, that is. They're going to go for another one of their little short, almost pooch kicks. He kicks it. It's taken. Oh, it goes backwards. Let's see who picks it up. Wyckoff picks it up for the Lions. He decides he makes a man miss, but he's going to be taken down. A great special teams play there by the Red Devils.
And it looks like there's going to be a block in the back call.
Block in the back, though.
Yeah. I thought I saw a flag come in there, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah, there's a flag on the field near the 5.
Yeah, so the Lions are going to be back within their own 5 right now. The play only goes to about the 10-yard line, but with the block in the back, it's going to back them up. Really good play there on special teams by the Red Devils, and the Lions are in bad field position right now.
Yeah, they had a chance to catch it. It kind of went between 2 people, and as you know, a kickoff is live. Anybody that recovers it, as long as it goes 10 yards, it's a live ball. So it rolls back, and then as soon as they recovered, I just saw a Red Devil go flying, and then I saw the laundry.
I keep saying this kind of pooch kick style that Prague employs really is sincerely like a knuckleball.
It kind of works.
Teams, or at least Luther, hasn't been able to figure out, that ball is spinning all different directions, and those guys that are in that area are not accustomed to making those plays. They don't practice it. They're mainly just for blocking. And you force those guys to try to make a play on the ball. They either drop it, they miss it, they misjudge it, like in that case, and all of a sudden it can only go well for Prague in that case. You either recover it yourself, or the ball goes backwards into the end zone, or Luther makes a bad play. And that's the end of the third quarter here in Prague, as the Prague Red Devils are leading right now 50-14. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back, and it's going to be the fourth quarter here in Prague.
Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com, call us at 800-641-2732, or stop by a local Pioneer store. Find out how much we can save you.
Versatile Networks can handle all of your school or business technology and wiring needs. Expanding into a new building or office space? We would love to give you a free quote for your network wiring. Are your computers outdated? Are your servers slow? Is your network underperforming? Is your wireless network weak? Let Versatile Networks come in and assess the situation.
All right, we're back here in Prague, Oklahoma. Start of the fourth quarter here as the Red Devils are taking on the Luther Lions. Looks like a timeout. This is called by...
I think Luther called a timeout there.
Luther maybe calls a timeout here to start the fourth quarter. We haven't even, the clock hasn't even started running yet.
Well, maybe they had some, if they're maybe playing some reserves, I bet they had some, maybe personnel issues or something.
Yeah, so the Red Devils are on top right now, 50-14. Just some thoughts on this first game. I think that, Davis and McGinnis are going to be a pretty formidable 1-2 punch. Prague doesn't like to throw the ball a whole lot. It's definitely a ground and pound attack with Davis, with Izell, even with Aiden Ald getting in there sometimes. So we'll see moving forward into the season how they can, how their offensive line can adjust. But just high marks all around, honestly, Mike, for this first game. I mean, you can't ask for much, a much better, finish to a game after a tough start, a fumble on the first play.
Right.
And
you know what? Last like you mentioned several times, when they lost Trevor McGinnis the first couple of games, they were running this style of offense, and then they had to resort to more of a passing, because when you lose your big fullback, you gotta do something else.
Yeah, and Luther's backed up all the way to their own 4-yard line here. Browning gets the snap, hands it off to number 32 or number 12.
That's Franklin.
That's Franklin again, the backup running back who's come in. He gets about 3 yards on the carry, maybe 2 or 3 yards. I couldn't see who was on the tackle there, though, for the Red Devils. Number 3, Aiden Ald on the tackle there for Prague. Luther Lions right now from about their 7-yard line, still backed up in their own territory right now. Browning claps once, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, he fumbles it. Can't see it, the ball is on the ground. I can't see who has it. It looks like he recovered his own fumble there.
Yeah, I think so. He was trying to kind of do that option run thing where they put it right in the bread basket, and I think they had a chance to.
Browning faked a handoff, a miscommunication there on the handoff. He fumbles it, but he does fall on it himself. But that brings up about 3rd down and 10 from Luther, for Luther. They're backed up in their own about 3-yard line, 4-yard line there.
3rd and about 12 here.
3rd and 12. And again, I don't know if this is 2 downs for Luther. I know they're down 50-14, but you're backed up so far in your own end zone. You don't want to risk a safety or, risk even a touchdown if something happens. So we'll see here. Browning in the shotgun. Claps once, claps again, takes the ball. He's back to throw. He's scrambling to his right. A flag down. He's scrambling. Cuts upfield. He's to the 10. He's being taken down, though, by the Red Devils at about that 10-yard line. That was number 10. There is still a flag down, though.
So, Parker, if this is holding in the end zone, it's a safety.
That was Eli Greenlee who made the tackle for the Red Devils, but
this is going to be a safety, guys. Yeah, a holding call in the end zone turns out to be a safety.
So that's what I was saying, you know, a lot of bad things can happen when you're backed up in your own end zone here. So Prague Red Devils, they're pretty fired up about that, and now they're going to get the ball now up 52-14, and we'll see what happens, you know.
And Prague's going to get the ball here.
Tough drive there for the Lions, backed up after a bad, you know, special teams play, and then just not able to get anything going, and a holding call in the end zone results in a safety there.
So they'll have to kick off from the 30 here, or in this case, during a safety, you can choose to punt it if you want to. They say punting the ball is harder to catch, so a lot of teams, especially in the college and the NFL level, they'll choose to punt it because they can kick it higher. It lets their coverage team get down the field faster, and it's also, they say, it's harder to catch than a kickoff. So we'll see what Luther does.
Again, I'm not super proficient on high school rules, but in college, you can fair catch on a kickoff, and
you can
in high school. Okay.
So those little pooch kicks that we were doing, they could have fair caught it. Because I remember back when we played, we did a lot of those short down the sideline kickoffs that were kind of like a punt style, and they would do it against us, and we would have a lot of teams that would fair catch it. Oh, he's got a kick from the 20.
Okay, so Luther's going to kick off here after the safety. It's number 2, Jace Mills.
So we're going to have
set to kick off from their own 20-yard line.
We're going to have a different deep man now. They've pulled Tripp out of the game for obvious reasons.
Mills kicks off another good kick. It's number 6 for the Red Devils. He picks it up at the 30. He's going sideways. He does break a tackle, though, up to the 40. Breaks another tackle. Tackled, though, from behind after a good return out to the 40, about the 47-yard line.
That's Braden Pickard.
Braden Pickard.
Excellent return.
Got the ball at about the 30-yard line. He just came in after Davis is sat down probably for the rest of the game, but cuts up field, gets about 15 yards on that return.
It looks like Pickard's going to stay in the game here. He might be the new quarterback.
Yep, looks like Pickard is going to stay in at quarterback, possibly. So we've got some backups here now for the Red Devils. Here in this fourth quarter, we've got 10 minutes. 10 minutes and 6 seconds on the fourth, here in the fourth.
Looks like Prague is missing a guy, so they've
Number
got their
64.
team now. They got 20 seconds on the clock. They're going to have to hurry here.
They rush to the line here.
Yeah, Pickard is going to be the quarterback.
Is in under center. Or no, that's number 5, Rex Geyser. Geyser hands off inside to number 18. He gets about 1 yard on the carry. Number 18, Ethan Rich.
Yeah, Ethan played quite a bit last year. He filled in a lot, as so did Dex McKee. Dex McKee kind of took over the role that Trevor had last year, but Ethan Rich got in quite a bit. I think he played corner quite a bit and in the backfield.
Yeah, Ethan Rich on the carry there for about 1 yard after the handoff from Rex Geyser. I hope I'm saying that right. It might be Geyser. It might. Rex Geyser, excuse me. Geyser again under center this time. Looks to his left, looks to his right. He's under center. Pickard in motion. He takes the snap. Ethan Rich up the middle again. A big carry. That might be a first down. Some extracurriculars again, though.
And a flag.
After the play, and there's a flag. I believe that's Eli Greenlee, number 10, involved in some extracurriculars. He's been involved all night. We'll see who this is on, though.
It looks like they're going to be just short of the first down.
Yeah, Ethan Rich there, good for about an 8.5-yard gain, honestly, Mike. But like you said, he doesn't quite get the first down, but it's going to bring up
it's going to be close.
Third down. Personal foul. Personal foul against the Red Devils. It's going to be Eli Greenlee. I believe that's his second of the night, which may be a disqualification.
Again, here goes the high school to the pros rules. I do know that in college and in the pros, if you get 2 personal fouls, you're out. But, hey, the other one may have been an unsportsmanlike conduct. I can't remember
true.
what was
That's
called
true.
on him. I think it was because they both offset it, remember? So.
Yeah. Red Devils making some substitutions now. They're backed up to about their own 41-yard line now. It looks to be second down and 20.
15.
Second down and 15. Geyser back up under center again. He takes the snap. He hands off to Pickard. Pickard off to the left side. Breaks one tackle. He's got room. Breaks another tackle to the 50, now to the 45. A good run there for Pickard off to the left side.
But we may have another running back coming up.
He's going to get, he's going to get 10 yards on that carry. They're going to mark him about 5 yards from the first down. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5 for the Red Devils. I mean,
Pickard can run the ball.
Yeah. He may not be, a great big guy, but
he's a shorter guy, but he can run the ball. 3rd and about 2 or 3 here.
Some more substitutions for the Red Devils. We're looking at 8:09, and the clock is winding here in the 4th quarter. Red Devils up 52-14 on the Luther Lions. Geyser is back under center again. He takes the snap, hands off to Rich inside. Rich breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and gets the first down. That's going to be a first down for the Red Devils as Ethan Rich for about a 7-yard gain there. Maybe they're going to mark it at about a 6-yard gain. Officials are blowing their whistle. There's a flag down on the far Luther sideline.
This might
looks
be
like it's against the Red Devils. So this is going to come back after a Ethan Rich first down run.
I say you let I think we do the Pickard around the end on the right side here and see if you can't make
illegal shift. They're going to call an illegal shift on the Red Devils. I believe it was Pickard that maybe motioned before he should. That's something that the wing T kind of runs into problems with. Of course, the first unit they have practiced it more, but this second unit, if you move before you should, it's actually not a false start. It's instead an illegal shift.
Usually when that's called, you have 2 people in motion instead of 1.
Guys are backed up now. It's about third and about 8 for the Red Devils. Geyser takes the snap, hands it off to number 12. He breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle. It looks like he's going to get a first down. The pile is still moving.
He's close. Depends on where they're going to mark that
forward progress suggests that he did get the first down. That is number 12, Adrian Henley on the carry there inside.
I think he got it. See the far line, Judge? That's where he's got it marked. So he's right on top of it.
So I guess they blew the whistle before the pile got moved. And it is a first down for the Red Devils. Adrian Henley.
What a run.
A great run there by Henley up the middle. A handoff by Geyser, and the Red Devils move the chains.
And the one thing you'll see there, Parker, is Henley was very patient. He had a blocker in front of him. And a lot of guys, especially getting the ball in the backfield and having blockers in front of him, want to kind of run around him left or right. He was smart as you watch him put his left hand up on the back of his guy and just stay right behind him, and they plowed through for the first down.
Red Devils operating inside the Luther field position there, about the 43 of Luther, as Geyser's back under center. He takes a snap. The play is blown dead. Flag down.
Be a false start.
Probably a false start.
It was the far back, the running back. I don't remember who it was, but the backfield jumped.
Yeah, false start on the Red Devils. That's going to back them up a bit. It's going to be first down and 15 now from about the 47, Luther 47. So Red Devils in Lion territory right now as Geyser comes back under center. Not a lot of shotgun snaps as you saw with Davis early. Geyser is now under center. Pickard motions. And Henley again takes the ball, breaks a tackle up, and he gets a good gain there. Another run up the middle by Adrian Henley. Gains about 8.
About 10 or 12.
About 10 or 12 yards. Adrian Henley running hard here in the 4th quarter. As again, we're winding down here, almost under 6 minutes in the 4th quarter. Prague Red Devils taking on the Luther Lions, and Prague is up 52-14. That's going to make it about second down and 4 there after about a 12-yard run by Henley. Geyser gets the play and runs in. He's back under center. 2nd down and 4 for the Red Devils.
Jumbo
Geyser
formation here.
takes the snap. A little bit of confusion, but it is Ethan Rich with the ball. He gets the first down. It's good for about a 6-yard carry up the middle, maybe 7 or 8, as the Red Devils get another first down. There's an injury. Injury timeout.
He's back up.
He's back up. Looks like number 8 for Luther. That's going to be Colton Starkey, but he is back up and walking around. I think maybe he got the wind knocked out of him. Yeah, we've got a timeout. We're going to take a quick break here. We are here live in Prague. It's 52-14, Red Devils on top.
Get you back up and running the way you should be. Call Versatile Networks today at 405-217-0267 or visit versatilenetworks.com for more information.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
All right, we are back here live in Prague, Oklahoma, as the Prague Red Devils are taking on the Luther Lions, and it is 5 minutes and 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Red Devils up 52-14. Red Devils are almost in the red zone, and they're about the Luther 31-yard line, looking at 1st down and 10. Geyser under center, Rex Geyser. Takes a snap, hands it off to Ethan Rich. Ethan Rich breaks a couple tackles and gets about a 4-yard gain. About a 4-yard gain. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 6 for the Red Devils. Not quite in the red zone yet, but they are knocking on the door. Some substitutions made. A lot of subs every play, but hey, at this point in the game, you're just trying to get as many people playing time as you can early. It's the first game of the season here for both teams, of course, as Geyser is back under center. He takes a snap. It is a fumble. He picks it up, though. He decides to run to his left. He's got some room. To the 20. He's tackled, though. Pretty good improvisation there by Geyser as he fumbled the snap, but he picked it up and was able to get about 5 yards on the carry. That is going to bring up about 3rd and 3, about 3rd and 2, though, for the Red Devils. Not quite in the red zone yet. They're at the 20-yard line. Well, I guess that would be. They are in the red zone. They're at the Luther 20, but it is about 3rd down. 3rd down and 1 here. Not the jumbo package. Geyser under center. Takes a snap. Hands it off to Rich. Or, sorry, that's Henley. Henley breaks one tackle. He's still moving forward. He got the first down, and that's going to be about a 5-yard gain. Actually about a 6 or 7 yard gain, and the chains have been moved. So the Red Devils knocking on the door here with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pretty good little action here from Adrian Henley, from Pickard, and from Ethan Rich here from that running back position, just able to really get some yardage. Credit to the offensive line here, really the entire game, but on this drive specifically. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 from the Luther about 12-yard line.
Jumbo package here, Parker.
Jumbo package. Henley has the snap. Decides to take it himself. Looks like he got about 2 or 3 on the carry. Maybe 2. That was Geyser on the carry. Quarterback sneak up the middle for about 2 yards. So the Red Devils are going to be at the Luther 10-yard line. It brings up second down and 5. Or actually second down and about 7. Two minutes and 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Red Devils up 52-14. They're knocking on the door, though, for another score. Geyser back in the shotgun, first time all night. Geyser gets a snap, hands it off to Ethan Rich. Rich met in the backfield, though, not going to get much. Maybe he lost a yard or that was a no gain. Oh, I think that was a no gain, so that's going to bring up about 3rd and 6 again. About 3rd and 5 or 6, so maybe they gave him 1. Yeah, I think they gave him 1 yard, so it's going to be 3rd and about 6 from the Luther 9. Geyser again back in the shotgun, and we are almost at a minute and 30 here. Geyser takes a snap, decides to keep it himself off to the right side. I don't think he's going to get the first down. He's going to be about a yard short. Geyser with the quarterback sneak up to the right side, gets about 4 yards, 5 yards. Oh, they're going to mark him about 2 yards short of the first down. We'll see here what the Red Devils decide to do. We're at a minute and 5 and counting right now. And the Red Devils are going to go for it. It's about 4th and 2. 4th and 2 from about the Luther 5-yard line. Geyser in the shotgun. Takes the snap and takes a knee.
Smart play.
Uh-oh, some extracurricular going on the side. Not what you want to see this late in the game after the Red Devils take a knee, but...
Oh, and Hedge is not happy about this.
Number 84 for the Red Devils was really unnecessarily getting into it with Luther on the sideline there. And, man, that really... I mean, it hurts the Red Devils in the sense that the clock was just going to run out, but with that penalty, the clock stopped. It's going to be first down for Luther here with 32 seconds left.
Well, as this game's winding down, I appreciate you coming up and helping us, Parker, tonight. And
hey,
we're going to see a lot more of Parker this year as he's going to help with football, and not only football, but hopefully basketball and whatever else we decide to get into with Squirtle.
Yeah,
we want to thank Squirtle tonight for including us in their pay dirt. It's the first time they've done it this year. It's, again, I explained it earlier, it's kind of like the red zone type situation. And I hope everybody got to see some of that. I know my scoreboard's kind of going crazy here. I don't know what the deal is with it, but the score is 52-14 with 32 seconds left. So we appreciate everybody watching tonight, including the fans from Luther and, of course, your hometown Prague Red Devils. And, there's going to be a lot more of us around, and hopefully we'll get into maybe some other sports. And when we can, we donate our time because we like to watch the sports, and we like to talk about the young men and women that are playing the different sports around the community, and we like to get involved in it. And it's kind of exciting. Me and Parker love sports. We love football. We love all kinds of stuff. So anytime we get the privilege to come up and put something on for you guys like this, we're going to do so. Mm-hmm. So again, Luther fans, thanks for coming down tonight or watching us tonight, and we appreciate you guys coming up. So next week, guys, don't forget, it's weird, a Thursday night game. Prague Red Devils travel to Henrietta, about 45 minutes east on I-40, and we should, I'll be there for sure next week. Parker might take the week off, but he'll definitely be soloing it the 24th whenever we play Millwood. So
I should be at every game aside from the one next week. So
and we'll take that. So. Yeah. Again, my scoreboard's messing up. I don't know what's going on, but it's still 52-14.
Yeah, it's 52-14. 32 seconds left here in the game.
And hopefully we get these kinks worked out that we had tonight. We had to switch kind of some hot spots, but it worked out.
Looks like a different quarterback now for Luther. It's number 7, Brody Becker. He takes a high snap, decides to hand it off, though. And number 32 for Luther is taken down in the backfield, and that should maybe one more snap.
I think
nope, that'll do it. That will do it. I think they're going to run out the clock.
So the final tonight, guys, 52-14. Prague gets their first big win of the season.
Solid start for the season.
Yeah, absolutely. The second half was just amazing by Prague. I mean, very few mistakes, very few turnovers, very few penalties. And, you know, like you said earlier, what can you say about the tandem in the backfield? You know, it's Tripp Davis and Trevor McGinnis, you know, and even Ringel made 2 extra points, you know, so I'm happy for him as the Red Devils meet near the center of the field. And
final score here from Prague, Oklahoma. Prague Red Devils 52, Luther Lions 14. The Red Devils start the season 1-0, and the Lions drop their first game of the year, and they go down to 0-1.
And again, next Thursday night, not Friday night, 7 o'clock, Prague takes on Henrietta in Henrietta. I'll be there. So will the fans. You know we travel the best in the business. Prague fans always travel hard. So again, thanks for listening to us tonight. For Parker and me, guys, you guys have a safe trip home. Luther, you guys have a safe trip home, and we'll see you guys next week.